Welcome back. So, continuing on to where we left off, we were discussing placeables part 2. We're about to finish this up. So, if you want to move a placeable that has already been put down, you simply stand in front of it and gather it as if it were a resource. You hold E, and then you will put it back in your inventory, allowing you to put it somewhere else. Pretty useful. So, let's get into the game. So, here we are in the game. So, let's start learning a little bit. Let me move around a little bit. I just swung my mouse. Uh-oh. I'm backwards. I'm going to have to be right back. Welcome back. All fixed. So now we're moving in the right way. So let's learn our inventory. So here we have a stick, and if I put my cursor over it, it shows me a little bit about it, and you can see down there in the bottom, I think, that it says it's a stick, and you gotta start with something. And it tells you the base damage, the weapon. Oh, I better pause, because we got someone coming. And the damage, so as well as the speed, and the damage per second is 16 because it's A plus 8 and it's 1.0 speed. Next we have a piece of bread, and eating this will heal me. And this is our bar. So we have the robot, as you know. You hit this and it activates the robot. This is your health, and when you run out you die. And when you die, you lose some experience, and I'm not sure, you might lose a few items, but I'm not too positive on that. I might have to keep an eye on that. And your experience you get when you level up, you get stronger, you get more health, and better attack power. To level up, you need experience, right? Well, you get it from fighting things like him, or by crafting items, or by putting, you could turn items into experience, which we will learn about. And there are a lot of things we can do, so this is our hotbar. This is power, our level. So clicking this pauses the game. This is what it referred to. This is my inventory. I click it down here, or I click on my inventory key. Apparently I can't utilize my inventory when I'm paused. I think what I gotta do is there. Now we're in our inventory. This is me. I can change my clothing. I can even take clothes off, so I could go bare. But then I have no armor, so I'm kind of weak. Let's put those clothes back on. And you can see it goes right to the slot, and I can also... I guess I can't. I thought I could double click. We have some materials we've started with, so let's take a look at what we got here. We have convert to experience, so I can convert any item to experience. I have my tools, me, and my pack. So this is where we craft. We will actually learn more about this as we use it. And these are what I have. I have a placeable here, a box. I have a wood block, 5 pieces of wood, which is used, and I can tell you that's used a lot. Stone's used quite a bit too. We have a stone block, stone, copper, and silver. And you find minerals all over the place underground, which we will go, but it's kind of dangerous to go underground early on, so we gotta be kind of careful. So to start with, let's unpause the game and learn a little bit more about this. So this guy, as you can see, is a snake. And, we'll take that away. As you can see, his name is actually in a orangish color, which means he's kind of more or less harder than me. Enemies have different colors. They have a orangish or yellow color, however you want to look at it. Golden color, maybe. And each enemy has a different attack, so. But each enemy has a level, and depending on their level, there'll be a different challenge for you. So if the enemy's higher level than you, 1 level, then it's 2. Like this guy's 2 and I'm 1, so he's 1 level higher. He's yellow. If an enemy was, say, 2 levels higher, they'd have red. And if they were the same level, I think it's white or something. And then if they're lower level than me, it's green. So now this snake actually is a little different. There's 2 snakes in the game. There's green and orange. And the orange ones are the worst. They charge right at you so fast. Not easy to dodge. That's where a robot comes in handy. We'll learn about that in a moment. And you can see there's this and this here in the field, in the game. We can interact with it here in a moment. Let's deal with the snake. So I'm going to click R for robot and set him to aggressive. And he's going to fight. Alright, let's deactivate the robot. And now I'm going to jump. Oh, but I missed. Well, I can still do that. And I got something, as you saw. Right there, it showed. And I got a fang. Now I don't want this, so if I click this, I can get rid of it. But this is permanent, so make sure you're watching what you get rid of. But if I click this, I automatically got experience. So now we can kind of move things. I can hit E and move this. This is my cabin, and this is where I spawn in. This is where I can gather. So you can hit E as you saw, as I read, or whatever your action key is. E is mine, and as you saw, I hit it, I hold it, and I get stuff. Like for example, I just harvested some wood. Oh, drat. Be right back again. Back again, I had to set something I forgot. The T key is actually kind of a useful. Watch. If you're away from your base but you want to keep an eye on it, hit the T and it goes right back to your town. So hold E to gather resources, and you're going to need quite a bit, so let's go ahead and gather what we have around our base. I have my robot out because I don't need him. I'll show you a little something you can do with your robot here in a moment. Alright, so R, or whatever your robot key is. So we have this one, which is passive. We have this one, which is defensive, and this one, which is aggressive. And by hitting this, he stays. Hitting this makes him follow. Which basically is stop and go if you know that game. You know, green light go, red light stop. Another thing we can do with robots is if you're next to it and you hit the E, we basically ride it and go super fast, and it can jump really high. Useful when you're in a cave. Oh, this is stone that I'm harvesting. And bushes contain all manner of items, so you never know what you'll get. We got a flower there. And we got 2 items. We got some webbing, it looks like. Yep, and a thorn. I don't really care for the thorns, so I get rid of them. But the flowers I'm going to keep. Never know. So, oh, we have a pig. Okay, so it's more yellow. Orange. Pardon me a moment. Sorry, I'm back. And basically, when they're the same level, apparently, they are this, yellow. And if you put your cursor, I forgot, you put your cursor over and it shows the enemy. Left click it and that means you're watching the enemy. So yeah, I can flip back there. So what I'm harvesting here, this is copper. This is something of importance. But really do see it on the surface, so gather it up. So what we're doing here is we're going around the world and we're gathering. Now, pigs are, you can kill them for bacon. And another thing about pigs is that when you build a net, you can gather them and make a farm. As silly as it sounds, using a net to get a pig, but you can. And they breed slowly. And you get more pigs. And look at there, a cave. That's good. Inventory, let's take a look. So we have 18 wood and we have 11 stone. But that's not nearly enough. We're going to need a lot, believe me. So if you're following along, go ahead and keep gathering resources, and eventually we should be done. So what I'm going to do is kind of go AFK a bit and gather resources. And when we come back, I'm not going to go too far. Resources respawn in, so... Uh-oh. Pull out my robot. That's one thing. And just hit your R, and even if you were riding it. Uh oh, a snake. This guy's level 1, so I think I'm going to try to take him. Oh, that was close. He was hissing. Oh! Got him. And you see I got 22 experience from that. There's a new stick. There's a flower and a piece of wood. And a piece of stone. Which, like I said, we need all these things, so... yeah. We've got a couple pieces of stone, but we still don't have enough. And I'm probably going to want more wood. But for now, let's put this down real quick. So I can show you. Actually, we're out of time, so... For now, this is the end of this video session. Oops, didn't mean to bring that up. For now, see you later.